Time for some mids and highs. Let's do this. Good old-fashioned standard Honda doors, shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta start pulling them apart. We'll get those speakers in there. I'll run the wires, have them hanging out, and then once I have everything ready to go, and everything ready to go back there, I can connect everything, and that task will be done. What the fuck is all that? What the fuck is all that shit? This thing doesn't even have any screws holding it in. I think it's a clip. What a piece of shit! Wow! Look at that. Yeah, type 5.56 in the little box right there. Okay, hit apply. I see how things just changed. That's your inner hole. Now we're
dragging that back in here.
Nope, you don't gotta do anything. What you're gonna do is you're gonna, while it's highlighted, hit the F9 key. I would check the depth of the flange. I just want to go in flush. So hopefully it's around 0.2 something. Right around 0.2? Yeah. So 0.2. And obviously I wasn't going to sit here and show you guys 15 minutes of me showing them how to do it, but you get the point. The basics. Once you know how to do the basics, it starts ringing a bell real quick, doesn't it? Look at that. Show them your ring. Nice. We're going to make some mods to this thing, but that just shows you the basics of the basics, what to do. Yeah. Brando designing. Attaboy. Trying to make himself more valuable. All right, Brando, we made a few changes to your speaker ring, man. You did great. Now let's see what it's going to look like before we send it out. Go ahead and hit preview your toolpath. Preview visible toolpaths.
Reset preview?
No, preview visible toolpaths. Right there you go. Brando's first CNC project. Now double click and take all that riffraff, all that scrap out of there so we can see what it looks like on the table. Damn. Look at you. Got some countersinks for the actual mounting hole that's going to hold the ring to the car. And the speakers will just mount to this ring. Should work out great, man. Let's send it over to the table. And then just hit save, and there it is, and you're ready to bring that thing out to the machine.
Just like that, huh?
Yep, grab you a little 16 by 8 or whatever that piece was that you need, and we'll do this. Yeah, just grab a little chunk of HDP. There's a nice little one right down there, down bottom. That one right there, yep. Wipe it down. Shit. From scratch. Look at this, Scobie. Handling it. Throw that bitch on Blackie Chan. Let's cut it. Brando's first rings. That's all it takes is a set of rings before it starts to click though, huh? Starts to make a little sense of what's going on. Oh yeah. Let's go be stomped. Hey, it's do or die, man. You snap the bit, it's on you. Now you'll be fine. From scratch. Hey, straight out the dirt. Huh. There, man. Look at that. Dude, your project is complete, man. Try the dust collector off and I gotta see one of these. Those things are so pro looking. Countersunk holes. Let's go see if the speaker fits, because that's probably the most important part. Oh yeah. Oh dude, that is just beautiful. There you go, man. Out of the dirt, out of the soil. So those mounting holes that we actually did are not for the speakers. They are to hold the ring in the car, and then we'll just screw the speaker right into the HDPE. Yeah. You did it, man. Good job. Sick. Sit that right in the groove so it sits pretty flat. Not too bad, huh? I mean, it's round. That's a plus, right? Yeah, it fits right in there. Put a little second skin sound deadening on that behind it. We'll sandwich it in there. Put the speaker in. Should be nice and solid. We'll grab a piece of that. Some second skin damp pro. This should do it. All right, before I pop this second one in the other door, I really just have to show you the difference side by side. Okay, here's ours with the ring on it. B2 audio. Here's this thing. I swear this thing must weigh an ounce. Maybe an ounce. I don't know about all that. All right, enough playing around. Let's go put this shit in. All right, we got Molex plugs in the door. We're gonna have to do some trickery to get these wires in, but it's okay. It's no problem. We got to pop these things off. All right, so what we got here is the inner plug for this thing, and not very much room, but this outer area here and this outer area over here, I should be able to get through. I'm gonna turn this wire into a little arrow. It'll help it get through a little bit easier. So a little squared off edge doesn't help. So a little arrow, I bet it goes right in now. Alright, so those are ran through nice and clean. We'll go ahead and feed them out of the door. Alright, the mids are done. It's time to start thinking about these tweeters. We'll put them right up in here somewhere. Pretty simple. Pretty standard issue for a Honda. See, what I normally do is use something like this right here as a guide to know exactly where to put it on both door panels so it's not crooked or offset from the other side. So this should be pretty easy. Well, I hope it's a good spot. That's perfect. It's gonna be nice. Like I said, I hope that was a good spot. I think it was. Let's get some of that little bitty crap up there. Dough, brand new dough, look at that. We got a hole in the door panel. I hope I chose the right size too, because that'd be, it'd suck if I didn't. That's really tough. One more? Alright, a quick little pre-wire on these tweeter wires. I put some male and female ends on them so they can't be backwards. I'll put those on there, and then the wire that's coming through that door, I'll put ends on those as well. That way if this door panel ever has to come off, I can just disconnect them. These bad boys right here. My fingers are so dirty from working in that door, but it's all good. Something like that. don't know if you can see that from over there, but got a little quick release happen right here just in case you need to. In case that door panel has to come off for any reason again. You go back on right now. Yeah. Alright, as you can see, the door panels are done, speakers are in, panels back on, kick panels back in, got a couple of wires hanging, which I'm just gonna tap into from the back. That's right, all this stuff here. Those wires there, need to go to the front, no big deal. I'll bring the RCAs to the back and some power wire, and I believe we should be ready to play this. We got the little remote too, my baby. Alright, I got all this stuff out of there so I can sort of see what's going on, and I realized I better run the power wire first. It's not going to make any sense to run the speaker wire and then try to run the power wire. So, cut a couple of holes, cut the original carpet in half to go around my brace, cut some holes so I can get to those rivet nut threads. I got another piece that goes over the top of here. Of course, the spare tire goes in and out now. Works good. Just going to have to run some power wire. And it looks like I got a slight dilemma. I'm not sure exactly how much zero gauge I have left. I hope this is enough to make it. I don't know that it is. Find out. Should have just enough ground to get the job done. I think that'll probably do it. I don't know, man. Should I put some oil on it now so it slides a little easier? You want to stick to the battery? No, this is going to probably... I'm not sure. I'm just going to give myself plenty of slack. So. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Thanks to the Brandito. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's small. Actually, you're not, man. You got man hands. I'm not sure where this is going yet, but we're good. Woo! What a bitch. Alright, with the help of the Brandito KK, we got this wire through that little tight little grommet. Some zero gauge, of course, sky high. And you know no build is complete without an excess power battery, so we're gonna go ahead and take this stock garbage out of here, put the excess power in, then we'll have a little platform to run off of. We'll look up some SMD fuses, big 3, that'll be it. For real, which one would you rather have? I know which one I'd rather have. Yeah, excess power for the win. There's really no good place to put this fuse holder, so I'm gonna have to make a little bracket. Got some old sheet metal that was over there. Probably do something like this. Put a little hem at the top so it's strong. Put a little angle at the bottom with another hem. Fasten it down. Should do the job. Nice little hem, make that sheet metal a lot stronger.
A little something, something.
It's all mounted down there, looking good. Just gotta connect some wires up.
This wire is pretty unnecessary now at this point, but this side's already on there, so I might as well just keep all the factory stuff intact. This one can go right over here to this.
Alright, this shit is done. The engine bay is done. We got a engine ground right on the alternator, my favorite spot. We got a 0 gauge on the positive terminal of the alternator. We got 0 gauge on the battery. We got an SMD fuse holder down here, the new FB2. All we gotta do is put a fuse in it. There's no fuse right now. Not until we're ready. Kind of dark, but we got upgraded grounds. So all I got really to do is run this blue wire to the back and then run some grounds in the back. Alright, this is nice and solid, but the only thing I don't like about the rivet nut is it sticks up just a little bit. So then the back of this lug doesn't have very good contact on the actual body of the car. So I've got this spacer right here. That brings it up nice and flush. And then I'll pop this thing on there. Nice. Alright, I got the wires ran from the box, nice and clean, underneath the door sills. Got everything ran to about right here. Right here is where the door speaker wires are coming. One's a mid, one's a tweet. Well, normally when I'm doing this, I always tie like a little knot around the mid so I know that's the mid and I don't got to do any testing. But apparently I forgot to do that on this. No big deal at all. This is a very powerful tool, the IMSG Plus, but it does minuscule tasks like this as well. Like things that aren't super crazy, but they still are very functional. So I need to find out which one's the mid and which one's the tweet. I'm gonna put this on, we'll just put it on mid-range. It goes high, low, and mid, and pink noise. Pink noise will work too. But I'll just put it on medium. And we'll just put like 800 hertz in it. All right, so here we go. Take a little listen. Okay, well that's gonna be my tweeter. There you have it. Bam, it's easy. And obviously this is the mid, but let's make sure that the wires are still hooked up. There they are. Okay, so there you have it. This is the mid, this is the tweet. Love this thing. Been using this thing for years. So we'll get this all zip tied nice and clean. Put the cover back on. Go to the other side, handle it. Yep. Alright, same thing over here. Not sure which one's which, so we're gonna find out. I mean, I suppose I could do pink noise. It's all the same. Try some pink noise, see how that sounds. Yep. There's the tweet. There's the tweet. Make sure that this mid's still. Yep. So let me know that this one has the knot in it. So that's gonna be my mid. those up in there. Zip tie them together. Should be good. All right, let's see if this thing plays. Time to put a fuse in the front. Turn the head unit on and see if we got lights. I think 250 should be nice for this little run. Put this spare in the glove box. SMD ceramic. This is a 2-position fuse holder, but there's only one fuse right now. There's always expansion on the other side for more stuff later, if that will ever need to be done, who knows. But I wanted the bus bar on that side more than anything, so I could do the big 3 a little easier. That's it. This thing should have juice. Alright. It's the moment of truth. Is this thing gonna light up when I turn it on? Let's find out. This is the scariest part of it all, because all the wiring is all pre-done. I pre-do everything in the back, I pre-do everything in the front, and I join everything together like the railroad in the middle with the golden spike. It's just easier that way sometimes. Alright, so I got the dash pulled apart just a little bit. I had to, because the factory door speakers were still hooked up to here. I had to snip them. So this is all gonna snap back into place. I left it undone in case I gotta get to anything. I got door sills, I gotta snap back on, a couple of zip ties. This thing is gonna be buttoned back up. All right, so no gains are set at all. The crossovers are set, just eyeballed in place. Everything is just kind of like cracked, just in order to make sure that it's all working. Before this thing leaves, before I do anything else, the next video, I'm gonna tune everything with the SMD CC1. I'm gonna set the gains with an SMD DD1 Plus. And this thing is gonna sound just lovely. But right now, we just wanna make sure that it's actually firing up and it's playing. So here's the moment of truth. We got lights, bud. Looks like I need a couple more zip ties back there too, but that's all stuff we'll do when we're doing the final button up. So it works.
Interesting question.
Whoa, did you even hit the button?
Eyes wide open, got that purple, but no swisher. That elixir be a bitch. But I swear sometimes I miss her. Got your quick with the swing. This one here, over fencer. Getting love when they strip. Slow motion. It's space when I wrote this fashion, I'm focused. Don't strap it, I go get. No strapped in my bro hit. Chillin', I'm feeling like thousands of millions. Then time to be appealing. Speed up whoever shit get in my lane. Some niggas lame, but this rap shit is
hey, I don't hear any bass though.
Cool, but the bitches was nice. Aside from looks, man, them hoes was alright. 2 social cities in the same night. Before we leave, we
gotta put the box in, goddammit. Come on, let's go.
Some myself, some song who old stress can't feel what you going through.
Alright, keep in mind, you're gonna see some raggedy wires on both sides. These are gonna get cleaned up. They're gonna have some Tessa tape on them, and they're gonna tuck in. They're gonna fold and tuck in, because this whole setup needs to come back a couple inches in order to put the glass back on. Same thing for that side. So don't judge the wires until the next video. When we do the tuning, it's all gonna look so super nice. So let's make sure that this woofer's working real quick. If you watch the other videos, you know this is quick release. Neo magnets hold the box in place, and they conduct the electricity, the signal for the woofers. So this thing should play when I drop it in the cradle, I hope. If all goes well. Looking like champion to champions. On top of these rappers are standing. I'm first in this belt like a champion. It worked. Yeah, we gotta take these bar-nines out. Something else up here is rattling. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of shit up here rattling. Shut the trunk. all the rattles and everything else before this thing goes home. This is just the first maiden fire up. Oh yeah, we're gonna fix that. It's gonna sound that much better when I do set it up. So there's one more thing I want to do before I end this video. You ready, Anthony, to try this out? I'm gonna turn this down. If you guys remember this right here, the good old Molex plug that's on there. It's on there for a reason, of course. I'm gonna be able to do everything I want to do and then put the glass back and not have to, imagine cutting all those wires right there if I needed to take this glass off for something. There you go, just like that. All right, let's see if this thing even lights up. So after I set the gains on all the amplifiers, I'm gonna adjust the little gain pots on these SMD OM1s, and they're gonna match the maximum output of these things right here. I'll dial them in, I'll calibrate them. That way they clip out at the same time these amps are starting to clip. So that's not happening just yet. That will be next, but here we go. Look at this. There's a reason for everything that you see me do, man. You guys, a lot of times you don't understand until the time comes, but look at that. All right, man, let's see if this thing works. Are you ready, bud?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah. First try. I love first try stuff, man. I don't get the luxury of that too often, but I'll take it. All right, let's turn it on and see what they look like. The OM1s probably have a little bit of adjustment in them to go for sure.
Gotta don't carve this rap shit, cause I don't put on no whack shit. Them big hands was still around with my finances didn't backflip. Still crash with a dope shit. Money over suckers, over money suckers, duckers. Where I'm from, we learn to get the work before them touches. Sherbet and a diamond got me coughing like pertussis. Baseline a swipe, game time I'm getting buckets. Dro dragon with a dope bag with thrash swag. Fresh kicks, murder scene, toe tag. Got them hooked like fiends when they coke happen. Looks something like a Lambo when I blow past it.
Got a bunch of stuff up here rattling. Didn't help, there's a bunch of stuff on the rear deck lid. Yeah, we got a little rattle here or there. We're gonna fix all these rattles. Okay, so this glass right here is gonna go back on as soon as I get done setting these gains. It's gonna drop in place, and if you look at the older videos, you'll see I got this channel right here is to hold the LEDs. The whole thing is gonna glow white, and we got the blue LEDs in the front. So once all the gains are set, once all the crossovers are set, once the glass is in, of course, get my handprints off it, put the trim on it. Man, a couple zip ties. This thing's ready to get back to him. And I got one more surprise for him as well at the very end. So stay tuned, subscribe if you're not already, set your notifications, and make sure that you catch the reveal video, because he's gonna love this, and he's gonna really love what I got planned for him after this is all over with. So thanks for watching, and I'm out for now. Yeah.
Give a fan base a heart attack. Had a champion like a pimpin'. Then she get the moonlight stripping. She just want a real one. She just want a real one. She just want a real one. These sticks real one, cause you see her. Surf your brain waves till I find some space. Thing in my pants till they know its place. Smile on your face, shit, you know the chase. It's a race, know when to slow and speed the pace. The plot thicken, I'm thinking dipping, the clock is ticking. I'm trying to kick it, but if you want it, won't block the mission. You smirk laughing, I start laughing, you see my vision. They flirt passing, you passively start tripping, attitude slipping. Now you sitting there annoyed, but like good and bad.